5 and we turned up to the feed zone climb, and the wind was so strong, you know, head, crosswind, and I had been sort of, I found myself at the front there, just leading up into the feed zone, and I wouldn't say I attacked, I just sort of upped the tempo, or at least it felt comfortable to me, and I could hear someone yelling, you know, you're dropping us, and so I was like, well, that's good. So I upped it a little more, and just kind of battled the wind, and battled my mind, if you will, and just made it up, and then was struggling with the wind, getting blown all over, but I heard quickly that I had 30 seconds, and then it was the greatest thing ever to have Carmen bridge up to me alone, and you know, the two of us just team time trialed into the finish.
So how did you handle that, just the two of you? Because this wind, I mean, I actually people blown off the bike.
Oh yeah, we just, you know, really tried to stay in the middle of the road, so when we got blown, we weren't off the road.
I mean, it was great. I would pull some of the uphills. Carmen had this strong power into the downhills, and so it was great.
Yeah,
you know,
it worked the way we worked it, because she can really ride a good tip on the hills, and I've got a lot of power on the flats and the downhills, so we were able to just work together.
And it was very motivating. We kept hearing the time gap go up, and we were assuming, you know, the peloton must have been sort of splintered behind us. So if they were struggling with the wind, you know, we certainly were. So
we just had to maintain, I think.
Yeah. So when there was a group of 5, was everybody? Were you guys everybody pulling through?
I started at first to pull through, and then Rachel, you know, it's better for me to conserve. There's 3 Vera Bradleys in case it did come down to a field sprint that I was able to do it. And so I mean, it was great.
And once you told me, you know, you said then you pulled away and you know, bridged up to Andrea. So how do you do that?
Well, you know, I was relatively fresh because I had been sitting on for a while. Allison was getting tired, really tired, and I look behind and the girls are coming up quite fast, and I had to go then, and Andrea wasn't too far ahead of me, so it was something that I could close, and once I knew I got to her, people in the back were going to work to, you know, until peanut butter. It certainly was an easy target to spot because the wind was throwing me every which way. I mean, I honestly, at one point, I was going this way, just horizontally across the road.
I know, I've never seen this before in my life.
Oh, I've never ridden in wind like this before. I mean, if it was this windy out and we were trying to train, we would not. We would ride the trainer.
And who was third?
Cat.
It was Cap, okay.
Third, yeah. And Jessica was 5th.